There is some blood stain. This is the mayor and deputy mayor. The mayor of Chaguanas and his deputy. What did you saw?
No, I didn't saw it.
Okay, what you heard?
Well, actually, what happened is that my son called me, he said, Daddy, listen. He said there's a big accident, and he said, better leave now. He said, come on the scene right now. And he told me, well, so I said, anybody died? So he said, yes. He said, 4 of them died on the spot. Very tragic, because most of them. Yeah, I was there on the scene from early about, well, I think it took up place around 12:30, around that time, and I was there within half an hour, you know. But it's a real tragic moment for the village, you know what I mean? The village in the morning, because they're young boys, you know.
And what's your name, sir?
Davidine Manic.
Portfolio?
Yeah, the councillor for the area and deputy mayor of the Chaguanas.
Manic, what's it?
Really tragic. Hold on, I want to see your face, mankind. Right. Point, point something, the man. Let's talk. Go ahead.
See that again? Me?
The fella here, the driver of the vehicle, he had got outside the window, outside the door hanging. And all here, the common like brains got out, fly out. The driver of the vehicle.
So what about the other occupants?
The one in the back seat, he neck break, the one I say. The one in front, he neck break. And the one who come on the vehicle, he jump out. He got a lash in the head, and from the side. He was breathing about 10 minutes and after he passed out.
So how many people died?
4.
4 died.
Yeah, you know, but the two guys.
Were they all occupants of the vehicle or passers by or what?
One was the occupant and 3 were friends.
Okay.
Gopal Budan, Mayor of Chaguanas, and with me here today is the Deputy Mayor and the Councillor for the area, Mr. Davidine Manic. We are here on the scene of this tragic accident that took place in Felicity. And if it's one of the moments that I don't want to go to a community is now. To be here and looking at this wall and looking at this site here that 4 people lost their lives is tragic, might be a too mild a word to use to describe what has happened. This have tore apart families, it have friendship, the whole village of Felicity, this community is in mourning. And on behalf of all of us, our team at the Borough of Chaguanas, on behalf of Burgesses, I extend deepest condolences to all the families affected. We have visited the homes. I was here early with the deputy mayor who indicated about this, what took place here, and we in a while will have discussions as how we go to assist the families after consultation with them, so that whatever support that we could provide together with the members of the government, so that that this could be less hurtful for the families, and to make it a little more pacifying. But one of the things that we in the borough has always sent to young people is the fact that they have to obey the laws. I have recently yet again called on the senior superintendent and the highway patrol division and all the police, to continue throughout all the areas of the community, so that we could have policing, so that events like this would not happen and should not happen. But then,
Oh, yes. Yes, certainly. My name is Dean Manik, the councillor and the deputy mayor of the Chaguanas Borough Corporation. Well, I was here as early as 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. this morning, right? On the scene, my son called me and he said, Dad, well, there is a serious accident, to come straight away. So my wife and I, we came here, and when we came, really, I saw the 4 bodies. They were all lying on the pavement, Yeah, and but it was really, as the mayor mentioned, it's tragic. It is very unfortunate, to have these young men from the village, their life being snuffed out just like, on the spur of a moment. And it is, I say, it's a kind of untimely death, but I am so happy that the mayor is here with me. I called him earlier, and he's here again, and we are going to visit all the families now to see what we can really do. But I say my deepest sympathy to all the families. I know them very well, and I know that they're going to be. The village is in mourning, but more importantly, the friendship that we have here. And as early as this morning, we saw about 200 villagers. They're all here, and the police. I must commend the police for coming on time, and also the fire services for attending to the matter, And it was done very cordially, and everything went well. But the pain is still there. That's what's happening. The pain is still there with the family. And if you look at the kind of gloom that is hanging over, I said, even the sky is looking very grey. To see what is happening over Felicity today.
And by chance, do you know if how said he would have done if he got a bad drive, he just lost control based on what you would have heard from persons?
Yeah, what I heard is that and I can't comment on that really, because I'm just saying that it is difficult for me to make any pronouncement. But what I do understand is that the fellas and them, they were coming, they were driving slowly, and I don't know what it is. It's only when they do a proper evaluation of the whole thing, they will determine to what extent and what will be the cause of the accident. All right? Yep.
May I have a contact number for you? I'll have yours.
Yep. 4041.
young people,
Say it again.
299-4041. Dean Manick. DEBID EENMANICK.
And you will say?
779-7343. And one of the things with young people, please, most importantly, young people, please obey all the traffic rules and regulations. Please, because the life that you may lose it'll be very much painful for yourselves, your family, and for the borough of Chaguanas. And one of the things in the borough of Chaguanas is that we want everybody home, all drivers, all motorists, pedestrians, everybody, we want you home. So we need a lot more care and attention in the roadways in the borough of Chaguanas and extension Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you. This is where the car ran off the road. The Sepulchre's Care Office. What's his name?
J cosine.
Say it again.
J cosine.
Address?
41 Kakandi Road, Felicity.
Age?
23.
Occupation?
I'm not too sure.
Right.
You know how the cameras work?
You understand? You know the technology change.
Yeah.
You have to face it to get him out.
No.
Alright, that's one. One down. 3 more to go. This is where the other deceased lives.
Sorry, call us.
Alright, I will get somebody to talk to you.
No, tell them.
You can talk here, you avoid them.
Call
Just find out.
From
BA.
BWRM.
Surname?
Nanan.
You're the father of the gentleman who died?
Yeah.
What's his name? His name?
Foolish. Nanan.
How old was he?
34.
And he lived here
Yeah.
with you all?
This is his grandmother when he born, you know?
He married?
No.
Children?
Yeah.
How many years?
One.
What's the address here?
34.
34 what?
Kakandi Road.
Kakandi Road. Was he employed?
No.
Was he a student or anything?
No.
This is his daughter or the
I live across the road. This is his grandmother's place. When we born in the 50 years, he used to drink until I want to lie. He used to drink and like to gamble and go around
Yeah, all of them.
You could just tell me your name and how you relate to
Ali.
My name is Felicity Bim, and I'm the aunt of Suresh Nanan. Well, I'm more like his mother because I mind he from small, from baby. Up till now, I treat him like a baby. Somebody come calling and say, we should get an bad accident to come at the savannah. I don't know if I run or fly, but I read there before everybody. When I go on there, I see lion in the ground by the van, dead.
When last you saw him?
I saw him maybe about 8:30 or 9, right in front by the lineman.
Right in front.
Right in front of the pavement right there. No, he come home from work and he eat, and after he eat, he bathe and change his clothes and tell me he are going away tonight, he just stay home. And he was with some friends, I mean, right in front. And then after he left, I don't know what time he left, and they was waiting for a transport to come home. And when they see these two friends was coming with the van, they take a ride to come home, but they never reach home.
So how old was he?
He would have been 34, September coming. Yeah.
So was he employed or? Is he a student or anything?
He's a girl, public assistance. And now and then he used to work with a boy a little, now and then, not often. He didn't have no regular work. Little handy thing, anything he asked him to do, he used to do it. Because you know the public assistant money is just a little bit, and he have a daughter to mind, he never get money for his daughter because he and his wife separate. And he started to take care of the child, she going to school under 8:50, never, she's 9.
So only one child he has?
You could spell your name for me, please?
Phulmatie.
K-I-E?
T-I.
T-I.
B-H-I-M.
And what's your surname?
Bim, B-H-I-M.
Spell it?
B-H-I-M.
B-H-I-M.
Thank you very much.
This is the daughter of the deceased, oblivious to what is happening around her.
Yeah.
It's such a sad situation at the community of Felicity, which means love, and they always part. These guys, they were always part with us, and especially when for the UNC meetings, they will take part. They always in the rallies, and they always with us together. They are nice guys, never disrespectful in the community. They are cousins and also good friends. We are so sad this morning to say that it's a great loss, a real loss. It's a hurting feeling that nobody else can take. When they look at the scene and, they always here every morning, every evening. It's just a pure love. It left a shock to the community of Felicity to see this 4 young person that died. We are advising that don't drink and drive. Young people, old people, please don't drink the road. Driving, just be cautious, don't drink and drive. You know, you take a drink, but you stay home and drink your alcohol and you go and drive. You know, the parents live with such a pain, one son. You know, the feeling of a mother, of one only son. You know, both family have one son. You don't have another son to cling on to. So just a sad situation. It's really, really sad and hurtful. And I would like to say to the family, condolences, you know, on behalf of everyone. And thanks, they were so good to the government. We used to be moving with the government, you know, the present government. The Prime Minister had meetings in our home here, you know, right to this Mr. Goben here, pieces, and at this residence here, you know, and they always support the UNC government. They rally with them, you know, everybody know them. So I want to get to say thank you all for coming, you know, and thanks. That's sad, that's real sad.
Sad to know. It's not only 4, it's 5 brothers we lost. You understand? And sad to know it happened that way. For the younger folks and everybody else who drive in, don't drink and drive. I don't understand why they didn't legalize marijuana. You understand? No way. A man smoking the real herbs are the healing of the nation and could function that way. Why they legalizing drugs? What I mean, alcohol and them things when they could smoke herbs and it think causing that destruction because you could talk. You understand, yeah? These people, it's a sad story, but alcohol again. You understand? That company is making alcohol. It's not no company selling marijuana. And that is the best thing to use. You understand? I want the government legalize the herbs. My brethren used to smoke. And we all have to smoke herbs.
What's your name?
Thomas. Ah. Me, I talk.
This is the residence of the 3rd victim.
Parents right now shaking on my ground in a state, and it's just
So nobody able to talk.
no. Everybody in our house here because there's 7 of us, and that is the first sibling we lost, and it really hard. You know what I mean?
So,
It really hard. We really don't
what's
want.
his name? What's his name?
She already has his name there, and he nickname was Scientist.
Huh?
His nickname was Scientist.
Scientist.
A lot of people know him by that.
A scientist.
Yeah.
Why? What kind of skills he had?
From small, he just, you know, he always doing something, repairing toys,
Taking things apart
and putting it together. Yeah, he always
So when he
like
was
that.
doing that from small, he was fixing things.
Yeah.
Always fixing. He
So
could
we
pull
used to
apart
just make
something.
joke together and say, "You're a real scientist,"
that's
you know
how we
that.
got the
And
name.
then
So they named
every he friends had to call him that. Then it spread everybody.
That was since he was small.
What?
So that name stick on it.
Or was he employed at the time?
Yeah,
he was working.
he was working in Wassa.
As a handyman.
Handyman.
Yeah.
How old he was?
25 January going.
The vehicle was his own?
Yes.
So he was the driver.
Yeah.
Nissan Cube.
Nissan Cube.
What color?
Silver.
Where is it now? Police station.
You could tell me when was the last time you saw him? Or?
Yesterday. Yesterday evening around 9. That would be like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe like after 9 or so. Yeah. Shortly after 9. Was the last time I saw him.
He came home?
Yeah, he was home.
You know where he left to go to?
He left to visit a friend right in the area. Yeah,
One of
right.
the boys? Other boys?
Actually, he left home here by himself. He alone was in the car when he left.
Okay. And how you all found out about it?
When it happened at the main road there, the person who's living opposite, well, the people on the main road there, they heard the noise when the car slammed into the wall. So they
when they saw it, they
They
know the car because everybody know him around.
and they came.
So they run straight here, banging up on the doors and alert everybody. Tell us, well, come and see it, he get into action.
Yeah, and
You know, went down.
Everybody.
yeah,
Except my grandmother.
everybody except
My mother.
grandmother.
So these guys have been friends for a long
For
time?
a long time.
They grew up together
You can say they
from
grew up together
children
because all of them is
running
in the
around
area.
and playing, yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
So
You
they,
know how the accident happened? Like,
actually we
Everybody is baffled because all four of them didn't make it. Nobody could tell. Nobody
we're
didn't
not
survive
sure.
to tell
Nobody
what.
is sure.
Yeah.
came forward to say this.
As far as we know, as far as we know, we didn't hear anybody like who actually saw when exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
We just hear that somebody see it happen.
But was he a safe driver?
That I had to say because he never get himself in any kind of vehicle thing. This wasn't something happened like this, yeah. Ever since he been driving, he never had no problems.
What about drinking and driving? Because I have to ask because people talking about it. So just ask if you know.
Well, he's a man, he needs to drink, but I really can't say that is what happened.
Yeah.
But, you know? He was the happiest man alive.
Yeah, he called
He used to call himself the happiest man alive. He was the craziest, funniest person you could ever meet. You could be how down you is, he guaranteed to make you laugh.
Yeah, a group. He could just make it.
He was
things
the-
come alive.
yeah, he was
He was like that, a bubbly person.
Yeah,
the entertainer.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
entertainer. You know?
He was the
He was there to
it
make the jokes
in the
and
crowd.
make the fun and
He
get
was the it.
everything lively.
Yeah,
That's
he
the
was.
kind of person he was.
Yeah, he's real down to it.
He was
and
always happy.
best.
Do you have any plans doing? Wait to see.
In the future.
Was already doing things.
Well, right now they're doing
And
work.
he was doing the renovation.
The renovation of the house.
He and my oldest brother, they were both coming together to get it done.
He was very good with his hands and he could have fixed anything.
He could, yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's why we
got
call
the
him
name
Scientist.
Yeah.
That's his nickname.
That's how I know him.
Yeah, he not easy at all.
Although he worked as a handyman, you know, he could do welding.
Yeah, he has a lot of trades.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
other trades. Yeah.
Even woodworking, I think he have a lot of different
You went like MIC or one of those?
No,
for
learning
my
trades
friend,
from, learning trades
On the job?
from, yeah,
Just learning. Yeah.
yeah. Watching, learning, and
Watching, learning,
practicing. That's why.
Have you got names or
Yeah, you could take my name, but yeah, Mohani, Mohani. Yeah, John.
What's your last name?
John.
John.
I'm the oldest. Well, not the 27.
I think I have a phone number.
Yeah, 739 9904.
And?
He was 25.
25. He turned 25 January.
Thanks for talking to us.
The house that he was constructing or rather renovating for his folks. This was his handiwork. Now preparations are being made for the wake. Okay, from your point of view, from a male perspective, what kind of person he was?
Well, as a brother too, he was very kind-hearted. Anything you ask him for to do, he always said.
Willing.
He don't back down for nothing. I don't ever say no.
He's your brother? Elder or?
Elder, I small.
Elder brother. You're the baby. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
This is the neighborhood of the third person who died in the accident. Are you related to him? Oh, you are business people, the 10 people. just now. Can you start over?
Okay, my name is Asaf Ghani. I'm the manager of the People's Unit in the Ministry of the People and Social Development. I'm here this afternoon to represent my minister, Senator the Honorable Christian Hussein. Unfortunately, she can't make it here this afternoon because she's not too well, but she has asked me to, attend in her absence. So I'm here to offer the ministry's services, and thus far we have brought food support for the family because I can see that they're in need of food support. So we have given them immediate food support. In addition, the young man was not earning a salary as such, so he's entitled to the funeral grant from the ministry of $7,000. And I have offered that to the family, and they will be accepting the funeral grant. So I'll be making arrangements for them to access that funeral grant. In addition, they have requested some counseling advice, and I have already spoken to my senior counselor, and she's on her way down here, and she'll be offering the counseling advice to the family. Of course, the mom and the sister and to whoever else in the family who needs it. I also mentioned to them if there's any other assistance from the ministry that they need, and once they qualify, we'll be most willing to assist the family in whatever way we can. And I also let them know that on behalf of the ministry, we express our sympathy and condolences to the family for the loss. Okay?
All right. So, what are you to the deceased?
My sister, I'm his sister.
Sister.
My brother.
What is his name?
Luke Mateus.
What age?
23.
23. Was he employed?
Yes.
As?
Apprentice.
Construction.
Construction. When did you find out about the death?
The neighbor came and told us that there was an accident last night here.
Who he leaves to mourn?
Luke left his family to mourn.
His family, yeah.
Yes.
A big family.
Luke left his family to mourn.
He don't love him.
That's his name, Luke.
Luke. He didn't procreate any children?
No, he didn't procreate.
He was single?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that'll be enough, please.
Okay, yeah.
For the community. Right. The name is Imam Rashid Karim, the Imam for the Felicity Mosque. I am a member of the community itself, close to the family. I'll tell you something, the guy here is one of my customers. I run a hardware business in Felicity. And every morning he comes to me before he goes to his job. Knowing him for that past maybe about 11 months now, I know him to be a person of great character, humble, peaceful, kind, just to name a few. And pertaining to being a person, an obedient son, he was totally an obedient son because the father was mentioning a while ago that one of his hobby was cooking for the family. And for a person to have that type of qualities, to cook for family, you realize that there's some sort of subtle kindness within the soul of that person. But again, death will find us anyway. Wherever we go, wherever we hide, death will find us. So to the members of the family here who may be listening, we can't run from death, but we could prepare for death. And that's my message. Right, and I want to make one call again is that the community of Felicity needs more social programs to inculcate the youths and to bring them together instead of only going by certain places and patronizing certain things. They would have a wider assortment, sports, social programs, and so forth. And that is where we're lacking. We need help. I am calling on the Government of the Data Institute programs like that for Felicity. Thank you.
Any contact number?
3085-318.
And the name?
Imam Rashid Karim.
Thank you, sir.
And that's at number 308.
Sasha.
Right, Imam, let's go by the other home now. You got a sick case?